click this off, click that. Hopefully everything's good. And then about 10 seconds and the backup. It's delayed.
You're delayed.
Not on stream, Ryan.
Are we live?
We are live.
Okay,
We're live.
just to clarify.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another week of Role Control. Pardon my voice if whatever happens. I was sick last week. I always take like way too long to get over illnesses, but you know, I'm here. I'm good. We have interesting night planned. A quick little recap from last week. The group, after cutting a deal with Penny, she told them where the hammer is rumored to be, and they went and after following some things, fighting some things, whatever, they jumped down underground river, essentially. Got split up.
You're welcome, everybody.
You basically killed Valchar.
In so many
Whoa,
ways.
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Valchar kinda got dead.
Kinda.
Just a little bit dead.
I kinda got deaded.
He kinda got killed.
And D&D Beyond traumatized us all.
Yeah,
And I have to look at it still.
If you haven't seen the last episode, whoops.
Yeah.
I was trying to say spoiler alert.
You should go watch it.
Should be watching this
Okay,
live.
spoilers. Go watch last week's
It's
episode,
on the Twitch
or
pod
2 weeks
somewhere.
episode.
You can go find it.
Some people have talked about it on Discord too,
Yeah.
so.
So, yeah, all that happened. The group found an interesting race of creatures. We're able to kind of communicate with them very
Thanks to Dr.
simply.
Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle talked, and
yeah.
they gave them back our ranger and the corpse.
Please.
The unnamed corpse.
He's got a name.
Okay, well, if I say Valchar, people might think he's alive.
The corpse
Question.
of Valchar.
Okay, the corpse of Valchar.
Has Valchar's body begun to smell yet?
It's been like
Yeah.
10 minutes. Probably.
It's
No,
been like
it's
an
been
hour.
like an
hour.
More like
Wasn't
an
it an hour?
As soon as it starts to smell,
that
we're
was
leaving you
earlier.
behind.
I know.
I
would too.
You're not even the one dragging him, so shut up.
It was me alone
And now it's
with
me.
4 HP.
now that I'm with you guys, it's been Wick.
I'm glad we found something to distract you.
I think I have 1 HP right now. That's what's marked.
Yes, you only have 1 HP. We are not in a good position.
Yeah, it's been a rough.
Without a healer and no healing
last
potion,
session was rough.
we
Whoa.
are dead.
I have a really big alert here. So I asked if audio's good, and they said Jane is low. So I've never heard that before.
I can't
I've never
even.
heard any.
I mean, the mic is literally directly pointed away from me. So.
But it's
It's
circular.
360.
Oh well, then
That's just you.
I don't really know. Maybe they just mean my voice is really low. I'm feeling very masculine today.
Yeah. So to continue where we were,
Just fix it.
the group was then shown down a tunnel, and they are currently heading down that tunnel. So we will pick up right there, with the. Oh yes, and Blurry is taking control of Asanar. So for the time being, at least.
Yay, level 5.
Yeah. Actually, that's 7 now.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Wait, we weren't supposed to level up, right?
No,
No,
but
they're
he's-
being Asanar's
Asanar
always
was level
he was
5.
always a level ahead.
Correct. So you guys are heading down a tunnel. Yeah, that's about it. And Asanar does not have dark vision.
Oh, great.
Holy
Wait,
crap,
what
we've got
is
somebody
he?
without dark. He's human.
Hmm?
He's human? I always thought he was like an elf or something. Or like a drow. I thought he was drow.
Well,
I'm
I
pretty
don't know
sure
why you're
when we
looking
got
at me.
the first description,
Well, you're
he was
playing him.
human.
I'm playing, but I didn't.
Really?
He
He was
created
an
him.
older human
Huh.
when we first met him. Now, whether or not
Yes.
that's a disguise or not is entirely different.
Huh. Okay.
He's really good at playing like he doesn't have dark vision.
He has a hand on one of you guys.
Where is
the whole time,
everybody?
like,
Oh,
So
God.
if you can't see me, then can I see? So if I turn invisible, does that mean I can now see everything?
No.
No.
I know it's that's supposed to be a joke
Oh,
that didn't
got
land.
it.
All
That is going to be how tonight goes. So Asgar's going to be real quiet.
To be fair, that does seem consistent with Asanar's character. Like, he does not know how to tell a good
Oh,
joke.
he's there.
That is like historically
Dude,
accurate.
you have embodied Asanar. We're not even gonna worry about Voucher anymore.
After that joke, we're gonna take a 5-minute break and Eric's gonna leave. So
No more
give us a
Blurry.
couple.
You guys are in a tunnel. Go.
We're in a tunnel.
Ow!
How'd you get here? Alright, well,
Um,
does anybody, before we keep going on, I know we've dealt with a lot lately, does anybody need to stop and take a rest? Feels like this might be one of the safer points to do it.
yes, that would be nice.
So nobody needs to take a rest. 0 people.
Patting my way down the
Whatever
wall.
the like elven
You can
equivalent
use
is.
the war blades. Have a green glow.
You're
I didn't
getting
know
it.
what to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. The Ross
It
Geller.
doesn't actually do anything though, right? That's just
Yeah, it's just part of what he does.
part of like a cantrip type of thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yes, I vote for a rest.
Okay.
His pact.
How long do you
You
need?
guys played a warlock.
Like an hour,
I've-
for sure.
I've looked at
That'd
all
be
the
cool.
warlock stuff,
Okay.
obviously.
Is that okay with you two? Taking a rest
Whatever.
for an hour.
I'm just here to help you guys.
Okay. Anything?
I'm gonna roll my hit dice because
I used up all of my hit dice already, so I am.
Before you do that, no, I'm just kidding.
That's
Roll
not
perception.
good.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. So that brings me up to 21.
Burned all but one hit dice, but
Keep going.
it's
So,
good.
I found out an
I'm staying up the
interesting
whole
thing
time, if that
as
makes
I decided
sense.
to do this with only doesn't use one dice, which is the percentile dice.
Boy, good
It's the
rolls
only
on
one
the
she
end there.
doesn't use.
28.
Jeez.
All right. You guys actually pass the hour without any incident.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's a good sign that they didn't attack us when.
I think they want
as
us
soon as we
gone.
left. That's fair. Alright, well, let's get this hammer.
I don't know where my eraser went. I played with them too much. It's fine. We don't have to stop the game for this. It's fine. No, I have like 4. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll
yeah,
get into
let's
it
go.
soon,
Let's get
guys.
going. Let's get going.
Are we live yet?
Are we live?
This is just a test run. Hey, there it is.
All right. So as you guys travel down this cave, there aren't detours. You have one way to go through the cave. After probably about 10 minutes or so, you guys reach where it starts to look like it's been crafted, and this was built, and it's lined with stone. It's not decorated, but a little bit nicer crafting. And after a little bit, you actually see kind of in front of you guys a bluish kind of swirl starts to coalesce into a form, and a dwarf is standing in front of you. You can kind of see through him. It's kind of like an aura type of appearance. The dwarf has a helmet, unlike the other helmets you've seen from Dramgard. He has a free-flowing beard, which reaches almost to his belt. And you actually see a majestic-looking hammer on his belt. And he says... Shoot, oh, this is hard because I didn't memorize it all, everything he says. Only the righteous can pass. The path is difficult, and only the strongest will survive.
Well, shit.
We're out.
Beware that once you begin, you cannot go back. The ancient hammer was always kept and only used when the great power was needed. To truly hold an object of great power, one must learn to control the elements. Go forward at your own risk. Those seeking the hammer must travel both paths at once. And then it fades away.
Okay, that's a puzzle.
It was those seeking the hammer must travel both paths at once.
Control elements.
Viewers, buckle up.
This is going to be
Be
a
a
long
long
night.
But I said it correctly, right?
Hmm?
Those seeking the hammer must travel both paths at once.
Yes.
Was it all elements or all 4 elements?
All the elements.
Okay. I wanted to get the exact wording on that.
Mhm.
Alright, well now that we all have written down different pieces of the puzzle.
Yep. Which all add up to the exact one.
We'll totally figure it out, you guys.
Okay. Do you guys keep going forward?
This might be
Well-
a weird question, but do you think there could be any downsides to bringing a dead body in here? I mean, seemed a little strange, ethereal.
I don't. Have you ever heard of? I mean, any idea? I don't know.
Can I make a religion? I don't know what kind
Sure.
of religion.
I mean-
Sure.
I don't know how much you'd be able to ascertain. We'll see.
Since it was quite a few episodes ago, the King Emmerich, right?
Mm.
Did the hammer on his belt fit the description of the hammer that he told us about?
You didn't really get a description,
Yeah, it
but
was just a rumor.
Just
Okay.
that it
There
was
was
big
one.
and majestic. I think.
Right.
Ooh, that's a 24. Religion.
so what are you trying to?
I don't know. What am I being asked?
I asked you. I was asking if you knew if it would matter to bring a dead body into this kind of space.
You don't see where it would cause any problems with. I mean, it would entirely depend on the individual.
Okay.
I don't think so, and I'm not just leaving his body here.
So if you do carry Valchar with you, you're gonna have to put. I'm just gonna leave that up to you. But if you're running or doing certain things, you're gonna have to take some sort of penalties, depending on how much percentage is of your total, how close you are to capacity and such.
Not worth it.
This 30-pound gnome.
My capacity, thank you very much. My carrying capacity is 225.
It's like ant level almost.
And-
Almost 10 times.
It's about 8 times. And currently I am only carrying, because I haven't done the math, so I'm just saying currently, not including Valchar's weight, I am carrying 111.5 pounds.
Ultra's almost 200 himself.
To be fair, I did lose some of my
You
items.
did leave some things. I don't remember that.
I just
but-
haven't done the math.
Yeah, but the
to figure
plate
out.
mail or what?
My
what
chainmail?
Chainmail, yeah.
My chainmail is only
50 pounds.
55 pounds,
Exactly. It's a lot.
and I left.
I
Well,
love that the chainmail weighs
probably-
more
I probably-
than her body.
I probably am carrying about 100 pounds
It's
with
also-
everything I've left.
It also probably has an effect that we're carrying him on a makeshift sled kind of thing. You know, we're not.
He's
just
not.
not
I'm not
carrying.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not just over
Yeah,
the shoulders
because
hauling
pulling,
through.
you double your amount for,
Yeah, so
for pulling.
we're good.
Yeah, so I'm.
So it would actually be 440.
I'm fine then.
Okay.
Anybody know what he meant by both paths? I mean, do we see two
Probably-
paths in front of us?
If you guys want to continue forward,
It probably means something about walking between
Intense.
life and death. That's typically what it means, especially with an L. It probably means something about walking the line between life and death. That's typically what this kind of thing means.
Alright, well, I mean, we've
Got the
got
dead.
that box checked.
Jeez, the body's not even cold.
well, can
yet.
we just focus
No,
on
I'm pretty
2
sure the body
seconds?
is cold by this point.
That's it. In walks in another character of mine.
Holding the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go down, let's keep going and see if we can figure this out.
Okay.
All right, you guys head down the path, and you see that it comes to an end. And there are 2 paths, one that goes left, one that goes right. As you approach, you look, and the left and right path are both walled off. You're at a dead end. but in front of you there is a lever.
All right. Well, I is the lever? I mean, does it have like traps on it? I mean, do I see anything moving? Like anything out
I'm
of
gonna pull the
place?
lever.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
The rogue.
Last time it was you. This time it's.
All right. No.
Is the lever stealable?
You can.
I'm asking for a friend.
Instead of he would like to pull the
No.
lever off.
We're just gonna save this. No. You have a strength of what? 6? No, it's not stealable.
Okay.
Wickham, on the other hand, might be able to steal it.
All right. So you go. You just like enough talking. You pull the lever. For a second, nothing happens, and then you hear. Just the sound of rock on rock grinding. And as you look behind you, you hear and a huge slab of rock falls, entrapping you in this area. And you start to hear as water starts to come out from the hole and starts to pour into your area.
What did you do?
Oh, what was the other option?
You're making the dungeon pee on us, man.
Once the water hits the ground, you hear more, and the two on either side, both the doors get pulled down. And so on that, we are going to start the timer.
Oh no.
The water is pouring in, and you have 2 open paths.
He said walk both paths.
Well, do you two want to go down one path and I'll go down another, or us two can go down one and you go down?
There's an Azanar.
Oh, and Azanar. Azanar and I will go down one path. You two go down the other.
Oh boy, this went well last time. All right, let's go.
Are you having PTSD about this over there?
Let's go. We're on a timer.
Okay. Let's go left.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Right it is.
The walls actually, the doors, as soon as they hit, they start going back up. You guys were able to make your decisions quick enough. Get over. Assuming
Bye.
Yes.
you went right.
Yeah.
Okay. You need a little extra time, but you're able to do it. And you.
I'm on the other side, like, come on. Come on. It's raising up. Come on.
To be fair, remember, Wick, the water is a lot deeper on her than it is on you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll
So
be fine.
the doors actually are closed, and when they get the top, but you see that there are holes at the top.
Go.
All right, we are going to do the left path first. Who was that?
That's us.
So,
Same
just
as
so
last
we're on
time.
the same
The left
page,
path
like,
first.
I don't have any healing this time.
like,
so
is the timer double since we're going down both paths? Okay.
But essentially. All right. You see in front of you guys. You went left. That there it goes for about 10 feet and then turns to the right.
All right.
Yep.
Keep
Okay.
going. I
You
mean,
go-
look. I think I'm looking around. Corners a little bit, but yeah, we're going.
Okay. You go to the right. You see that it dead ends and goes to the right again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You go straight ahead about 10 feet, and you see it opens up to your left. And in front of you, there's also a treasure chest. It's covered in a lot of dust.
Do you think that's a trap?
I would think so, but what choice do we have? Also realizing I need to change his voice, so I'm going straight into Valchar's voice.
Well, okay. So you said there's a treasure chest in front of us, and then to the left it like opens.
The hallway continues.
I say
It dead ends in 5 feet, and then there's a chest. So, chest in front of you 5 feet, and then there's also a path to the left.
I say we just take the path to the left. I feel like the treasure chest is there to trap somebody.
I can also make it blow up. Right now. To see.
If you want to.
Alright, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Roll an attack.
It's a mimic.
That's an 8. Plus whatever for his attacks.
Nothing, but you guys can roll initiative.
Yep, I figured that was going to be the case.
You hit it, and it just... And just this thing that's a stone kind of creature just kind of folds out of it and steps up onto the ground.
I non-mimic.
I'm just glad it's not the Dark Souls 1 mimic. Those are creepy.
Yeah.
Super long
Is
legs.
this thing that I need? Okay, cool. That's interesting.
The mimics in Fortnite too are no bueno.
Alright.
I've been keeping up on Fortnite.
Wow, we have a lot of fights so far. Holy cow. Okay.
Almost like we should be level 5, just saying. What?
It's true. Yeah.
Well, let's see when you guys get an ally. What are your
I rolled a
initiations?
17.
17.
13.
So you're gonna be up first. Go ahead.
And I think we're probably both, what, like 20 or 30 feet from it? You think?
No, you guys are 5 at most 10 feet away.
If you were gonna explode it, I would have backed away. For sure.
You would have to
on
go
it.
around a corner. It was only 15 feet away from where the event.
Then I'm just as far as 15 feet away.
Okay.
Then. Okay.
So you said I'm first?
You're up first.
I'm going to try and do Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, go for it.
13 plus.
I think a plus 4.
It's his charisma.
And proficiency.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
And his
that'll
proficiency
hit.
would be plus
Okay.
3 at level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Plus his charisma.
What do I roll for it? Damage.
It's plus
Eldritch
charisma
Blast
too.
is a D10 force damage.
Yeah.
So I think you have plus 4. So you have plus 7.
Plus 7. I'm just going with whatever. 2 plus 7 damage? No. Plus,
2 plus 4.
5.
Nope.
His charisma is 4.
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. You don't add the.
Yeah, I thought it was just the
2.
D10.
Yep, it's just the D10.
Just 2 then.
Okay.
Sorry, there's so many invocations that modify Eldritch
dead?
Blast that I've
Also-
definitely played with people who added their charisma mod. Cause
Not
it's
my
what
character,
I
so.
do.
Anna's up.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot it twice for my first turn.
His glaives are 2 attacks too.
So that is an 18 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
Where's my D8? There it is.
Oh.
And that's 10 piercing.
No, because you're on the third level.
And then
or
for my
level.
second one, 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that one's 2d8. So that is 14 piercing damage on the second one.
Wow. You just see this thing just get chips fly off of it just every time you hit it. It's looking pretty rough, but it walks up to Azanar and takes kind of like what you looked as like part of the chest and tries to smash you with it.
Don't kill Azanar, man. Come on.
13.
There's nothing sacred.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Then you're up, Az.
Going to boosh out the war glaives and run up and attack it twice.
Go for it.
16 plus
Yeah.
30, so that's total 23. 17.
17 damage.
No, 17 to hit, so that's just 2 attacks.
Oh yeah.
And those aren't 10s.
D8.
8 for glaives.
I'm like, I've never played with a glaive. I don't know that one.
Well, that
that's
one's a
D10. So that is 7 and a 6
Plus,
plus
strength mod.
Yeah. You just send it shattering and shards flying. Leap combative.
Alright. Now we at least have
All
that
right.
curiosity.
On we go.
Let's go.
Okay, you head down the left, the only open route. Okay, and then it opens up to the left from there. I'm assuming you guys follow?
Yeah.
Okay, you follow down about 20 feet, and then it opens up to your right, and you see that there is a path 5 feet ahead, and then to the left, and then you see about 15 feet in front of you that there's a wall.
I guess keep taking the path.
Take the path.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys follow the path. It makes another left, and then you enter into a small room. And you see to your left-hand side, inside the room, there is an altar with the symbol of a fire on it.
Start a fire.
Yeah, I guess. I think I probably have a tinderbox, like, in my Dungeoneers pack.
Torch or something.
Yeah. Oh, and torches, too. So, yeah, I guess, is there like a candle or anything on the altar that looks like it might get lit? Okay, where do you think this should go? Like, just torch on the altar?
Put it on the altar.
Okay, so I'll just light a torch and put it on the altar and, like, back the F up.
Okay. You guys
Explodes.
you guys see a nice little glow on the altar. It kind of flashes red. And we're gonna switch to the other group.
Is that good? I don't know.
New enemy.
Okay. You guys, it opens up in front of you and then is to the left.
Now it's a flaming mimic.
To the left.
Okay.
Okay. About 10 feet after that, it goes to the right.
Keep going.
Okay. For about 20 feet, then it hooks to the left. Then the left again. And then you come to a crossroads where you can go straight or to the left.
Which one do you want to do?
Are you suggesting we both split, or are you suggesting we go down one together?
Why don't you go straight and I'll go left, and then if yours ends, just yell and I'll come back and help you. I'm assuming that you're moving a little bit slower because of the burden you're carrying with you. Did I say that out loud?
I mean, I can yell, but I think it would just make more sense for me to just come meet you back here or go down the left path. I guess if whichever side dead ends, we'll just meet up.
Meet up. Okay.
I go straight?
Straight.
Okay.
I go left.
Alright.
Let's split the party even more!
Your path hooks to the right, then the left, and then straight, and it's kind of just wheeling out, and you don't find anything, but there is a wall in your way. You dead end.
Touch the wall to make sure it's a real frickin' wall.
It is a real wall.
It's a mimic.
It's a
Oh,
real
God.
It could be an illusion. I turn around and start walking back.
Sai, you walk to the left, and you come to to your left is a small little opening with an altar, and to the right is another kind of dead end wall.
I go up to the altar and look at it.
Okay. It has a symbol that you would kind of assume to be mountain or type of look.
Okay. Look around the room. Do I see any like dirt or a rock or like what else do I see in the room? I'm looking in corners for something. You know, I obviously remember you said.
Do perception.
Okay.
You know, there's one of the little guys that like sweeps, like in like
that's a
French
20.
streets.
You're actually not able to find anything really that. I mean, it's dusty, but it's not like it's not like run down where there are piles of dirt or loose rocks.
Okay. I'm gonna try to climb up it.
Okay.
Nothing?
Nothing.
There's nothing on top of the altar or behind it or anything like that? I'm gonna go look for like loose bricks or anything. Is this thing made of bricks or just wall or like just rock?
This whole place is just like a built in stone carvings and whatnot.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading backwards and go try to find Wick.
Okay. You meet up with Wick after probably just 30 seconds or so. You can find her.
What happened with your route?
Dead end.
Alright, well I found this weird altar thing that looked like it had a mountain on it.
Okay.
You wanna take a look?
Sure.
Alright.
So at this point all four of you kind of you're starting to splash around a little bit in water now as you're walking. Okay, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, we go to the altar.
Okay, yeah, you find out all the information that he does.
Okay. Is there dirt on the ground?
No, okay, you remember that you actually passed kind of a patch in the ground where it had like dirt and whatnot.
There was actually some dirt down the path I'd gone. Yeah, down the path I went.
Alright, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, cool.
I run and grab it.
Okay.
Basically, because I'm in water, I'm going to be sprinting at this point.
Please be quick.
Trying.
And you come back. You can go there. You can find
Grab
it.
some dirt. I put it in my pouch.
Okay.
And then I bring it back.
Okay. At this point, as you're heading back, you hear a from the pathway that you were just coming down.
I look over my shoulder, but I'm still sprinting.
Okay. You don't see anything because it's around the corner.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
All right. As soon as I get back, I'm just gonna say I heard something, but here's the dirt.
Put it on the altar.
I put it on the altar.
Okay. It flashes kind of a greenish brown, and yeah. What's that?
No loot? All right. Well, like I said, I heard something behind me, but I think we should keep going.
Keep going where?
There's another route, right? Like, it was like from my route that I took, it was take a left and go to the altar or go straight, right?
Straight is there's
dead end.
There's dead end. Yes.
Okay.
And
So-
the noise that you heard was from you went around, you grabbed the dirt, then you came back, and then you heard the noise kind of behind where you just came from.
Maybe that noise was something opening up.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
How deep is the water?
It's really minuscule at the moment. Yes, minuscule at the moment.
Wick has two thoughts in her head.
Discussing about when Valchar's
Valchar's
body
gonna start floating.
I know. I've been thinking about this.
Wick is also slightly worried about when it starts getting hard for her to walk.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
hits her knees and she's just like, yep, this
Yeah.
is fine.
And she's
That's
like,
the
you
thing.
know, Mr. Unswole McGee over here.
She's gonna just start doggy pedaling.
I never said I was strong, alright? let's get that out of the way.
Alright, so switching back to the other ones. You guys, after waiting for about 30 seconds to a minute, you actually hear a down the pathway that you came, because there's only one way.
Well, I guess we've been summoned.
Yep, let's go.
Alright.
Okay, you guys kind of make your way back out, and where you go to the right to kind of find your way back to where the chest and the entrance was. To the left now is open.
Alright. We go down.
Okay, you guys go down. It tees off, so you can go left or right.
Great.
Both at once?
May as well.
Okay. I'll go left, you go right?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, Azanar finds that it just kind of dead ends after a little bit. And then you find you go to the left. You have another choice of left or right.
I'll stay left again, just
Okay.
so I can remember.
You make another left, and then you go about 10 feet and turn, and you see a second altar.
I'm gonna tag the wall before I turn around. Just like.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah, it's solid.
solid? Cool.
Mhm.
Good. I'll head back that way then.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
So I see the altar, and I probably just come back to where it branched off that second time, and I assume I can see him.
Yep.
Pretty,
Yeah, he comes back pretty.
So all right, there's an altar down this way. I don't know what's down that way.
I'll take a look this way.
Okay, so
Go
you're
ahead.
heading to the altar, and you're heading right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if there's anything down there.
You head to the right after going for kind of about 20 feet, then another 15 feet, and kind of weaving your way in, you come to a dead end.
Okay. I'm gonna tag the wall again.
Yep, it's solid.
Solid. All right. Heading back.
Okay. You see on the altar, it has like 3 lines that kind of are wavy. And
All right. Well, I wait. Assume that either means water or air. What do you think?
he's not there at the moment.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I'll wait till he gets back.
If you wait for about 30 seconds or so.
I'm
he'll
probably
come
like
back.
close
I'm
to
assuming
it.
you guys are kind of hurrying a little bit.
Yeah.
It's at least a jog.
Okay, yeah. Be about 30 seconds.
Yep.
Hey there.
Right.
You think this means water or air?
I'm gonna splash some water on it.
Nothing happens.
All right. It's probably not water then.
Okay. How do we put air on an altar?
Yep.
Do we breathe on it?
Sure. Let's give that a shot.
Okay. And I go on the altar.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah, okay, I'm shocked.
We're gonna switch to the other group. You guys can think.
We're heading back towards where we heard the sound.
Okay. Yep. You guys get there and you see that where there was a wall now is open.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Shortly after branches to the right and left.
Which one do you want?
I'll take left this time.
Okay.
I
You
go
head
right.
left and you head right.
Yep.
So after a short weave, probably 30 feet or so, you find another altar.
God damn it!
You go left and you come to a choice to go left or right.
They're the anti
Left.
altars.
Left. Okay. So you head down. You see that there is a way to your left, but it is blocked by a wall, and then there's a straight from there. So, if you want to keep going.
Yeah, I'd go straight.
Okay, you keep going, and then you come to kind of a dead end, and you see a chest on the ground.
Nope. I back away. I assume that this is not anything I need right now, so.
Okay. Mr. Sai
Yep.
finds. Sorry, I have to catch up on my notes for a second.
No, it's fine.
The magical time of year where I can't tell if it's raining or just leaves.
Yeah, right?
You will upon inspecting the altar, you'll see it has like kind of a swirling out motion.
I'm gonna. Well, based on the fact that we already ran into one, I'm gonna assume that it's either fire, water, or wind, and I'm gonna blow on it. I don't know. Start with the easiest, go to the hardest.
How do you put air into something that's already exposed to air?
It's fresh air.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
And then we can switch back to the other group.
I fart at the altar. Break one. No.
All right.
I'm assuming you'll catch up with him.
Yes,
He'll-
I'm
he'll
trying to
brief
go
you.
back to.
Okay. Do we think? Well,
And these look like waves, don't they?
yeah. Whatever it is, it has motion.
I assume he's got a canteen.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna pour all of it out on the.
Okay. The altar glows blue, and nothing happens.
Okay, so it's not. It's water.
Well,
and
it acts the same way that the other fire one did.
okay,
Yeah.
got it. So it's not like staying lit.
Right. It kind of flashes in the bluish color, and then
Okay. So the splash didn't work, but water seems to be the solution.
Okay.
we'll switch over back to you guys.
So, another element thing.
Yeah. I tried breathing on it because I thought it might be air. Nothing happened.
Do you have your water skin?
Yeah.
Empty it.
I'll pour out my water skin.
Fill it with air.
I
Just
breathe
breathe into it.
into it, and then close it right behind, and
And
then
put
I
it on.
and then I set it on the altar.
It flashes, just kind of the color of light a little bit, and about 20 or 30 seconds after that, you hear.
Familiar. All right, let's start on back.
20 or 30 seconds after you hear. The water now is above your ankles.
So
That's above your waist.
no, you are not that tall. I'm assuming our ankles are all probably around the same height.
Are you like a hobbit?
You have some
or...
big ankles.
Well, I said around.
Yeah. Wait, who's up? Who are you on?
Whoever wants to be.
We go towards the noise.
Okay, you guys head in that direction. You guys swing around. You go to your right, and then you see that to your left is an opening, and to the right is a treasure chest.
I mean, it's a treasure chest.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to roll something to avoid that.
Whatever.
Yep. I'm just gonna kind of like look at the lock and just kind of jiggle it and see if it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
It is locked. Okay. Well,
Don't look at me. I don't have a key.
Well, it's locked, and I don't really have any lock picks.
You don't have thieves' tools?
You have thieves'
Yeah, you
tools.
have thieves' tools.
I do have these.
As a rogue, you
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Go for it. Use your
So
thieves'
that's
tools.
Would that be
I think
dex?
Wick
Dex,
knows that.
yeah.
And
Because
proficiency.
I
Yeah.
done it
You've
before.
used them before, yeah.
That's 20.
You unlock it.
Sweet. What's inside?
Okay, so you're gonna open it.
Obviously.
You see.
I unlock it. I hear the click, and I'm just like, all right, cool. See ya.
I just wanted to know I could.
Peace.
I just wanted to make it easier for the next adventurer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's a
earned
good
it, guys.
deed.
Inside, you see 2 bottles with corks in them, and then a few gems.
I grab them.
Is there anything in the bottle? Like, are the bottles see-through?
Yeah, what are bottles
They
look
look like minor healing potions.
So red.
Yes.
I wonder if they're actually minor healing potions, though. All right, we keep going.
They only heal young people.
Technically, Wick would count.
Okay, so you actually turn around and you head and you act. We're gonna hop over to you guys then.
Okay, go back towards the noise.
Yep.
Okay, it's down the path that you went originally.
Okay.
Probably after about that 30 seconds or so, you get all the way down to the end, and then you guys actually see each other now, approaching the same.
Oh, hey, strangers.
What up?
Well, at least we're back together.
I found exactly what we were looking for. Gems.
Oh, cool.
Is that not what we're here for?
That's
And some-
well, that it's an added bonus.
We also found potions.
Oh, cool. We found a stone thing
Ooh, can I see it?
that we fought. Nope, we fought it. It
Oh.
was a treasure chest, and then it wasn't.
Oh, jeez.
I've
Yep.
heard about those.
The water's still rising, I'm assuming?
Yep.
We should
Alright,
keep
well, cool,
going.
that was
Yeah,
fun.
let's. Yep. Good
Alright.
debrief, kids.
You guys look to your left, and you see a door. Looks kind of out of place a little bit. It's elegantly designed. At the top, elegantly. At the top, there are holes in the door, but otherwise, it looks pretty sealed throughout the sides. And
Is this like? Sorry, what's the? Are we in a large?
so you guys kind
room
of
or
come
cavern, or-
into a little like 10 by 10 opening, and it just kind of funnels into like this door. That's the only, unless you guys go backwards, it's the only
Is
opening.
there any
Alright,
writing
well.
on the door, like, speak, friend, and enter?
Yeah, right.
Nothing on the door.
What are the... I mean, you said that there's, like, holes in it. What do they look like?
They're just like the breathing holes, right? Or the
Or
like,
water holes.
Yes.
A combo. They serve both purposes.
It's true.
Really?
They look like they'll let the water in if it reaches to a certain height.
Is there a handle?
Yes.
I pull the handle.
The door opens.
Oh, that was
I solved the puzzle.
easy.
Yes!
Well done, Sai. Well done.
You-
Alright, I open it up.
Okay, cool. Inside is kind of an entrance room looking like thing. Is circular with carved faces in the stone wall. They seem to be there are 3 faces. Each seem to be holding their faces. Oh, they each seem to be holding their faces and screaming. There is also a small door to the right side of the wall near the floor that looks like a small creature might fit inside.
So I would quickly like to inspect the floor for like marbles and toys and other like homemade caltrops because that's clearly the Home Alone kid screaming. That's basically what he did. He set up caltrops, just like Hot Wheels.
So actually in the middle of the room is a triangle that has 3 different stones. Red, blue, and yellow.
Any chance those match the gems we found?
No.
Cool.
And there is actually an inscription on the wall.
Is there a white pond in the middle?
I look in the reflection of the pond
I stare at the reflection.
and I give it the finger.
What does the inscription say?
The inscription says,
You're focusing on the wrong thing, Rick.
Too familiar.
"At my feet lies 3 stones to hold dear, the source of 3 gifts that no one should bear. The keepers of secrets, the guardians of exits. Let the guessing begin because it's going to get hectic."
Are there like feet on these statues?
No, they're just the faces. So
Okay.
people like.
And you said there's like one thing that looks like a creature could fit in.
Mm-hmm.
A small creature.
How many faces are there on the walls?
There are about 6 of them.
Alright, could you read that masterfully
Yeah, what's that
poem
lovely
again?
inscription say again?
At my feet lies 3 stones to hold dear.
Whoa.
At my feet, 3 stones. Hold dear.
How's deer spelled? Just so we're on the same page.
This is actually important.
Yeah.
DEAR.
That would have gone in a strange direction. Okay.
The source of 3 gifts that no one should bear.
Gifts as in TS, not as in
Yes.
the internet creation.
Hurry, find Garfield.
Okay.
The keepers of secrets, the guardians of exits.
Keepers of secrets. Guardians of exits.
Let the guessing begin because it's going to get hectic.
I like that last line, by the way. It's a pretty good description of how D&D works.
This is also a pretty good description of how our group works.
Pretty much.
And you said it was a red stone, a green stone, and a
Red, blue, and yellow.
red, blue, and yellow. Thank you.
Primary color.
That's
You're not getting that. No.
Okay.
Alright, green. 2 green stones?
red, blue, and yellow. Let the guessing begin because it's going to get hectic.
Well, I guess we should just try one.
Alright, I pick up one of the stones, the red one.
You pick up the red one?
Yep.
Oh, this is perfect for you. Alright, come here for a second.
Do you want to write it on a note? I was just waiting for it to get picked up on the mics.
There's literally
It's a
one mic.
Quiet enough mic. It's fine.
Well, I mean, it does pick up as long as, but however, as long as we talk
Yeah,
over
we
it.
can just keep talking.
D&D Beyond!
So I'm really excited that I'm gonna go to Confabulous, which
Oh!
is the
Yeah,
Relaxicon. That's
the stone?
October 20th and
And you can't
21st,
reveal
like that
what it
weekend.
is.
Shield Maidens is actually hosting a panel and running a D&D game
Oh, that's
there.
awesome. Okay, you'll have to send me that
Yeah.
information. If anyone's in the Minnesota area and wants to go to a relaxed LGBT con,
And play
Confabulous.
gaming.
Yeah.
Speaking. Oh, we're actually done.
Yep. As he picks up the
It's
red,
true, but-
the red gem, it just kind of infuses in him, and he kind of, you see a red shimmer kind of go throughout his
Again?
body.
Didn't you learn your lesson
I don't
the
know.
first time?
I don't.
I pick up the yellow one.
Audible facepalm.
Okay, you pick up the yellow one. Oh, all right. This
Yeah, this is where it gets awkward because we're on
Right.
completely other sides of the room from each other.
here. I'll write this one down.
Oh.
It honestly might be easier to go this way.
I just write
Yeah,
it
because
down.
of the.
It's
While we
short
wait for
shimmer.
him to write the note down, I'm going to take this chance to remind everybody that I am tabling at FallCon. It's a one-day only comic book and fandom convention on the state fairgrounds. It's this Saturday, and it's only like $8 to $10 to get in. It's $1 cheaper if you bring a non-perishable food item for donation, and you can talk to me about D&D and Role ConTROL and other amazing things like the 2 games I DM and the insane worlds I've created for those games because I'm crazy. Yeah.
Other things that people should know about while you're digesting whatever that is. So I've been on 2 one-shots on other channels recently.
Cheating on us?
Yes. So one was on Encounter Roleplay, and that video from the Order series is on their YouTube and on their Twitch. And the next time we get a secret, I'll tell you about the other one.
I'm assuming this means spoken out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And last one, this Sunday, I'm going to be drinking beer in my basement by myself watching football. Nobody's invited, but
you're rooting against.
that's all.
You're rooting for the Vikings, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. If anyone remembers our other location,
You can tell that's obviously not true.
I'll grab the blue one.
Okay.
Azanar can just chill.
Yep.
So while he's writing this other one, the other one that I was on Friday, and that was sort of unannounced because it was kind of a last minute thing I filled in as a fill-in for another player. But it was on Welcome to the Party RPG, or Welcome Party RPG on Twitch. And it was a zombie-themed one-shot in which I played a jock named Grant. And it was super duper fun, and we raised a ton of money for Trans Lifeline, which is a fantastic charity. We raised over $3,000. We silent auctioned off a signed Dwendalian Empire map, signed by all the cast of Critical Role, for like $500.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't realize it was you guys doing that.
Uh-huh.
I saw that. Well, we'll read and digest that. I do have one more thing. I'm going to talk about it a little more at the end, but we are going to be... We're gonna be doing a charity event. Basically, we're calling it a dice drive, but we are taking more than dice. We're raising money, dice, and D&D RPG books to help a charity that I'm not currently naming, but I'll tell you more at the end. Get free stuff to start doing D&D, which helps with creative.
You can hold a secret till the end.
Cool. Which helps with creative thinking and cooperative teamwork and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll tell you more about that at the end, so stick around. And now we get to go back to the D&D that you came here for.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So we saw something happen with Psy. Does anything happen?
The same thing.
The same thing in the colors that we picked.
Yep.
Cool. Does anybody have a dictionary?
You have phones.
My phone's dead. This is gonna be fun. It's great.
Okay, well, how do
we need to find out what's going on.
How do we...
I don't know. We just need to figure it out.
Okay, that was...
I don't...
Azanar, maybe you
we still
can
do
help.
Other things normally?
Yeah, but you're compelled to do what it is that you're...
Right. Okay.
Yes. You can do
but I'm
other
not
things.
compelled. I'm not compelled or uncompelled to do anything else, right?
Right, you can still look around and whatever.
I can still try to solve the riddle.
Luke would
for
be much
instance.
better at this than I am.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and obviously it's stuck to me, right?
It's like part of you. It kind of goes in.
Did that happen to both of us?
Yes.
Too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to put it in one of the mouths. Actually, I'm gonna look at one of the mouths. Anything?
Should you? No. I can't think. Nope. Never mind. This is hard. Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Put it in a
I don't
mouth.
know where I should put it. How do I choose?
Put it in a mouth.
There's no symbols or anything around the mouth, near the mouths, or there's just that one. The only opening are their mouths, and then the thing at the bottom.
Well, they're screaming in pain.
Are any of them not screaming in pain?
They're not screaming in pain.
And there's no other door or any Okay. Wait. At my feet lie 3
Stones.
to hold dear.
Are you saying this in character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you? I assume you told us in character what the riddle said. At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it wasn't translated.
Yeah, it was in common,
It was
right?
in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can
okay.
all read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about a source.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. This is a thing, people. Oh, that's why.
I'm still like just shoving the rock in people's mouths.
Okay.
We need
3
to...
gifts, no one.
Mm-hmm. We need to find
To bear.
the exit guardian.
What?
To help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how hard this is? Not easy. Do they have to be in common?
What?
Do the words have to be
No.
in common? I could use.
I'm fascinated to know what their thing is.
This though does require me to know what the words would me and not Wick. Wick would know what words in other languages would be that would start with this, but I don't personally because I don't know what languages you based languages off from.
I would just assume you would all speak common to each other.
Wick is advanced thinking. Oh shoot! The only other person who speaks Draconic is me. Oh, you didn't even speak Draconic. That's right. Never mind.
Okay.
Said it would make sense
So-
if I did. But.
Yes.
We need to find
Keepers of
the
secrets.
exit.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. That was out of character.
Okay.
Okay. The guard.
Feet 3 stones.
Sorry. You shouldn't
Oh dear.
say words that start with that have
I don't-
S in
I don't
it,
know what I'm-
sir. Makes my very hard.
I just like the run-on sentences. They're just like, just keep going.
How is
I'm gonna go
Asna
try to-
reacting to all this?
I'm real confused.
I'm gonna. So the area at the bottom that you said it looks like a creature could fit into.
Yeah.
Are there any like inscriptions or anything on the walls about a creature, or are there engravings of dragons or anything along those lines?
Nope.
Sorry, Anna.
Side
You
doesn't know
should
what's going
plug
on.
your ears
I
just
don't know what we're supposed to do.
Oh my god, I love this.
Oh, this is
Do you love it because we're all gonna drown, or is the water still raising?
Well, it hasn't reached the top of
Correct.
It hasn't filled the outer
We
room, so it
have
can't fill the inner room.
A
Yet.
little
the
bit
holes at
of
the
time. Okay.
Seeing if
I'm
this
not
works,
supposed to know
sir.
what's going on.
You can pitch into
I'm legitimately trying to figure out what's going on.
Good thing to do.
Yeah.
Can I remove them? Okay. Alright. The guardian of the exit will give
We really need to
what we
figure
need.
out.
No. I make this sign for an S. No.
Does that hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Talking over people.
Well, that's
Side
normal for you.
doesn't.
so you actually, when he says that, which color do you have? Sorry,
Red.
Red. The red kind of just leaves your body, and it's removed.
But I'm still holding it?
It's just gone, but you're not.
Oh.
You don't have that anymore.
Thank you so much. It forced me. It forced me to talk over people, but I couldn't say anything unless somebody else was talking, but I had to be talking while they were talking.
Okay.
So I think because when you said that, it disappeared.
So
I think we have to figure out what everybody else's stones do to them.
how do we get MS? Because it's going to hurt her.
What do you think is happening to her?
It doesn't sound like that she can hear any words that have an S in it.
She can't hear words that have an S in it.
Or it will hurt her.
She feels pain when she hears the letter S.
What color, Anna? Were you at? I
blue.
could look. Blue. The blue leaves you.
Oh, thank God. Ugh.
So now we need to find out what...
Can only say S words.
Sorta?
Is it?
Can only say
you
words
have
that
to-
start with S words? Or start with S's?
No. Okay.
Keep talking.
This is hard for me.
I know.
Do they have to be questions? Do they have to end in something specific? Do they have to start with something specific? They have to start with something specific. Okay. 2.
2 words. Is it a movie?
They don't have movies.
Oh, sorry.
Just give them some examples.
I've been!
To be fair, we were distracted by our own
Right. Yeah. No. Of
so,
course.
Yeah. Do you have to speak in iambic
Sometimes...
pentameter?
Oh god, I would not be able to do that. Sometimes... Same letters sent?
Oh, alliteration?
Alliteration?
No.
Does the last letter of the previous word have... The next word has to start with that letter? No.
No.
Say that
Sometimes I
to
can
me.
talk like normal, and then I have to end my sentences. Then I have to say other words like sir or sigh.
3-letter words?
Commands?
Okay, so
It's something to do with the letter S,
and
clearly.
it's how you have to structure the sentence. No?
Are you Yoda? Yoda? I am. 3-letter words that start with S were the last... No.
Sir and sigh are simple ways to end sentences.
You have to end it with like a name or something? Or like an
No, 'cause
address?
the last word was sentences.
That's
and then
true.
sigh.
Oh my god, mine is so hard! Oh my god, I wish somebody else had grabbed yellow.
Does she have to be bossy? You think she would have
Just-
broken hers by
Just
now?
just come up with 3 sentences that are just abstract. They'll get it.
Just abstract, yeah.
Just words.
Don't mean anything to anything.
Let's all just start shouting out words and point at-
Storyteller from Firestorm. I don't know, I'm terrible at this. This is why I didn't get this major.
Does the last word have to have as many letters in it as
That
the
sentence
sentence did?
that sentence wasn't accurate.
Oh, okay.
Honest. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you
Isn't
mean
that
it wasn't?
one? Isn't that one
Nope,
word?
you told me they were 2 separate words when I asked. Wait, which one?
The sentence you just said. Okay.
No. When I storyteller from Firestorm, you told me 2 separate.
Okay.
Otherwise I wouldn't have used it.
Nope. Okay. Good. So it was correct.
It clearly has something to do with the letter S. Because every last word in the sentence she said started with
Except for
letter S. That's
Firestorm.
fire, storm.
Wait, which one was 2 words? Storyteller or Firestorm?
I'm not sure that we would know that.
If we could find a way to tell them.
Right. Well, I thought I wasn't allowed to.
No, tell them about that word.
Oh.
You could inform them of that word.
Sometimes words sound like they should be one, but they are two, sir.
If they have a hyphen.
Compound words?
Yeah, like it's like the opposite of
Apostrophes?
compound words.
Too cold.
I'm going to continue looking around, obviously, as
Okay.
like when Wick isn't talking.
Is it
Scorned animals are soggy.
No, it's good.
I know.
Good.
Does it have to be a certain number of words in a sentence?
Scorned animals are soggy.
At least 50% of the words have to start
Just
with S?
try to think about if there's any patterns or anything in the way she's speaking.
Snow is silly.
Like
The first and last?
First, last, first?
The first and last?
Words have to start with the same
S?
letter.
There you go.
Oh.
The
Oh, thank God.
all right.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I'm pausing the timer. If each of you would tell us what your curse was, just for the viewers' sake.
Yeah. So for those that weren't here or weren't listening, mine was I couldn't talk unless somebody else was talking, and as soon as somebody else starts talking, I have the impulse to talk over them.
That's not that unusual.
I know. That's why I was like, it's perfect for you.
Fuck you guys.
Mine was you cringe in pain when you hear or say anything with the letter S.
Which was
In
great
it.
with mine, which was every sentence must start and end with a word that starts with the letter S.
Oh, it was the letter S, not just the same
That's why
letter.
all of them ended up with Sir and Sai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes was a big one.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Mine was solving.
Okay, that didn't have anything to do with Azanar. Okay,
To be fair,
first
though,
3 people.
the funniest thing was that it you obviously had ours two figured out, but
Yeah.
like we couldn't start helping yours until you had freed us, which you didn't know how to at the time. But
Right. And so I was pretty
I
much
felt so bad
me-
for you with mine.
me saying it was pretty much just being like, okay, so like trying to make sure that everyone, even if you guys it didn't alleviate the spell
Yeah.
or the curse, it was just me like, okay, confirm that this is what's going on. Confirm that this is what's going on.
All right, I'm resuming the timer now.
Okay.
Cool. So, did anything happen?
Yes.
when-
So as soon as those were all figured out, you kind of like the resounding colors, and you see
a pit fiend.
a door on the opposite side, just out of the wall, open up.
And there's no water behind it.
Not,
No
All right,
water?
well,
not from here.
let's go.
Yep.
You can still hear the sound of rushing water.
There's still nothing happened with that space that looked like a creature was supposed to be there. So keep that in mind as we go forward, in case we have to come back. Does it specifically look like a creature would fit there, or like a living being, or
Like a small humanoid figure.
yeah? Like how do we know that a creature would fit
A
there?
small
Or
creature might fit inside. Doesn't
like a mouse,
Like a
or
small humanoid or a small animal.
like small animal.
Okay, so
Like-
not
like a
Wick.
fox
Right,
or
no,
something.
no.
Okay.
Or a frog.
They're all illusions.
Yeah.
Weird,
Okay.
I don't think
So I think-
she
I think we
can
keep
talk to
going.
one right now.
Okay.
Yep.
So now it's gonna get complicated.
Oh
So-
no.
Hasn't been yet.
All right, so you guys enter into. You start heading. It's very similar to what you were in before. That room was kind of an anomaly, nicely decorated and whatnot. Now you're back into the caves. In front of you, there is a path to your left, to your right, and straight ahead.
Great.
I'll go left.
I'll go right.
All right, let's meet up here if we don't find anything. At least then we'll know who came back from where. You two want to go forward?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay,
Right.
Sai first. Left. You go for about 30, probably about 40 feet, and then you can go to the right.
No other ways to go.
Correct.
I will go to the right.
All right, so as you go down, you see that there is left, right, and in front of you And then you actually see that there's another left and right, another 10 feet up, and then another left and right, another 10 feet up. Then it ends.
Okay. I'm going to sprint back to the place where we divided.
Okay.
And then see if I can see them down the straight path still.
Okay. Left? Or no, you went right.
I went right, yeah.
Okay, so right about 10 feet in, there's a path to your left, and it also goes straight.
Okay. I'll go left.
Okay, so left. After about 20 feet, you get to a point where you see kind of another altar type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this has the shape of like scales on it.
Like musical scales or like dragon scales?
Like judgment
Oh, like
scales.
Oh.
The other type of
The other
scales.
one.
So you're just reviving the specters of all the puzzles we've failed before.
That was one we solved.
Oh no, yeah, you guys did eventually solve that one. That's fair. And then okay, so I'm like, okay, all right, noted. And I'm gonna take a quick look down the straight path and see what that looks like.
Straight for about 30 feet, and then it hooks to the left.
I'll go take a look down that one as well.
Okay, another 20 so feet. You see a similar-ish altar that has the shape of a fist.
Okay, so I will go back to the
Okay.
crossroads.
Straight. You guys go down. There is, after about 50 feet, there's a path to your left and right.
Split up again.
Sure.
I'll go right.
And straight.
Oh,
Sorry.
and straight.
Yes.
Meet back here in like a minute.
Okay.
I'll go right.
I'll go left.
Okay. Left, you find kind of an altar with a little piece sitting on it. It is a circle with a bunch of hash marks on it and a dot in the middle. Right, you find it's a little figure on top of an altar that has a rainbow on it.
It's a gay person.
Sorry, I was trying to map that out.
Yeah.
Okay, repeat that again.
So you went to the path to the right.
Yes.
There's a little altar that has a little idol that is just like a rainbow.
Okay. I'll head back.
I'll head back to it.
And then everybody's going back to the same spot then?
Well,
Yeah,
we
we
still have
have
the center.
the center one for
Okay,
us.
you guys go to the center. You guys go to the end about another 50 feet down, and it dead ends at a.
What'd you find down yours?
There was an altar with a bunch of little marks and then a dot.
Okay. I had one that looked like an idol.
Okay.
So let's see if we can meet up with everyone, hopefully.
Okay, you guys all meet up at the back at the start.
I ran into two altars, one with scales, like judgment scales, and one with a fist on it. What did y'all see?
I found a path. I didn't really go much farther than when it split, because it split to the left and the right, and then straight, and then a little while down, left, right, and then straight, and then a little while down, left, right, and straight. So I didn't want to get too caught up and checking all those out. We'd be here for hours.
Yeah, that'd be seeing ever.
Yeah.
We did have 3 paths down ours. The one, it went left, right, and there was a straight one. The straight one was dead end. The one on the left had an altar with a bunch of little marks and then a dot.
And then the one on the right had what looked like an idol.
Did you recognize the marks and the dot? I mean, is that that doesn't sound like a symbol I've ever seen.
Not that I can think of.
These were all on idols.
Altars.
These were all on altars. What?
You guys are all communicating information.
Yep.
Yeah, were the scales on an altar?
It was a symbol of the scale, yeah.
It was a symbol
Like
of
the
the
drawing.
scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them, there was a symbol of a scale, and then some of them had actual things on them, like an idol or a thing with symbols on it.
Yeah.
So, alright, well, I mean, do you want to check mine out further? I just didn't want to go down that path alone, just because there were so many places to get off the path.
In some cultures, the elements aren't just the 4 basic ones. I don't know if it was a ghost or a mirror image or
Mhm.
whatever, but it mentioned something about control all elements, and I don't know you guys, but we ran across ones that we had to give the element
Same.
to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So theoretically, these could all be hints at expanded elements.
That's true. The fist seems. Maybe you're supposed to punch the altar.
Strength or power is considered an element
Yeah.
in some. Yeah.
Well, that's probably your bag.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. I
Should we go
guess-
check that one out
yeah.
first?
Let's.
Let's see if it works, right?
Yeah.
If not, we'll have to figure something else out.
So I'll lead them back to the fist.
Sure. Okay. You guys get there.
Well, the other thing could be just like leaving a symbol of strength here.
Okay.
I put my whip on the altar, see if anything
Okay.
happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I take the whip back and I punch it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well,
I don't like the other idea I have for this. Well, it is a fist. We left air. We left dirt when
Leave
we
a
found
hand
the
on
earth.
it.
Yeah. Maybe just put a hand on it?
Nothing happens.
a hand and a fist.
Nothing
Let's
happens.
if nobody else has any other ideas, maybe we could check out mine, because it seemed like based on what you described, your path looked like mine was a little bit out of the ordinary, with a straight path running through and a bunch of
Branches.
Bunch of
branches coming
alcoves, yeah.
off. So
Yeah.
maybe there's something over there.
Oh no, that was on your side. Never mind. I wouldn't know that yet. Okay.
So yeah, should we go check mine out? Maybe there's something over there that'll
Help us.
give us ideas.
Yeah, maybe. Let's go check it out.
Sure. Okay. You guys head over there. You get to the point where it's straight ahead, and then there's the branching paths.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think we just take the branches,
Yeah.
right? I
Okay.
mean,
Start
just find
scattering.
About, yeah.
Tell me who goes where.
I'll go to the first one on the left.
First one left.
First right.
First right.
And then we can continue forward and take the next.
Okay. First left. You get to the end. There's a left and right.
I go left.
Boy, am I glad I just
'Kay.
stopped trying to draw that out.
You see a circle with a bunch of hash marks around it and a dot. It's a it's like a hole where that it's an altar with that symbol.
Guys, Wick. I'm gonna run down to the next split and just kind of yell down both of them
Okay.
for Wick.
What?
Come here.
Okay.
And then go to where it is. Does it look like that thing that you saw would fit maybe in this?
Is it this?
You guys are gonna head down that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like the same symbol.
Yeah, that's the symbol I saw. Or the.
So they're identical symbols. It's not like an actual orb of.
Like it's not something we
Wick
can
saw?
pick up and
yeah,
bring
it's
to
not
the
something we can
other.
pick up and move the other one, right?
This one doesn't. But you feel like you could have picked up the one that you saw.
Oh, we have to match.
Yeah, it's a matching game.
Oh, joy.
Okay. Do you want to go and grab, since you saw it,
Sure.
go grab that, put it here, and we'll meet back in the middle.
You should probably tell the others.
I will. I'll go tell them.
So
while I
at
go
this
get
point, you guys actually start to hear as water starts to kind of fill up this area, and within about 30 seconds, there's a nice coat on the ground
Okay.
here.
that. Well, you know what that means.
Time's running out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as you kind of leave. I'm assuming you're going back to get the ball.
What I'm gonna do first is leave Valchar's body kind of like in like the central corridor where we all are gonna obviously go through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not slowed down by it.
Okay.
As I run back to go grab it and come back.
Okay. You
And
go
then I run and
grab
go and grab the thing and come back and put it on the altar.
it. Okay.
He drifts away. We can't find him. So I'm gonna before.
Well,
We have to
before
match
you
him
do
to
it,
his altar.
so you get back, you grab it, and then you put it into place, and it boom starts to glow.
Well, that's one thing. Okay.
So then Valchar and I went down the two next ones.
Alzmar.
Azanar.
Azanar and I went down the two next.
Well,
ones.
Azanar went to the right first, and then you went. You said you went to the second left.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. I went first right.
Left. Yeah.
Okay, and you guys didn't come back for that whole conversation, or did you?
Well, he said he was gonna go tell.
He was looking
Okay.
for
Had
the
we
I was
seen
gonna let everybody
anything
know, so-
before he yelled at us, or no?
You would not have heard me yelling it. There's something else.
I mean, I probably would have heard you yelling
Yeah.
Wick, which
Yeah,
means
true. Yeah.
Keep
I would have
going.
just kept going.
Okay, so you get to the end. You can see a left or right.
We'll go right.
Right. You see a figure sitting on an altar that is like a sickle with leaves coming out the bottom.
Okay. I'm gonna head back out and go to the left.
Okay.
You should, if you don't mind, could you make clear whether it's like an actual thing that can be picked up or whether
Yeah,
it's
you
Yeah.
see an
or
idol
something?
with that.
Okay.
Because I didn't
Yeah.
realize mine could be picked up. I thought it was a altar. Like.
Yeah, it's an altar with the symbol on top.
So
And
there
mine's
are
the same
idol
thing, too?
altars and there are symbol altars. And the idol.
Because yeah, no, the first
Okay.
the first
Yeah.
one, yeah, the
Yeah,
first
okay.
one.
Just so that we all know
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Alright. You head, and then you see an idol which has like a line across the top, and then it goes into a circle.
Okay. I'm going to run back to the middle and just start yelling, "Hey, where's everyone?"
Okay.
Unless I
Meantime,
see anyone.
you went to the second and to the left. So
I
left
think
and
so,
right
yeah.
at the end.
Left.
Left. You see a sickle with leaves, and it's
It's a symbol.
It's a placeholder.
Symbol,
Yeah,
okay.
symbol.
I think this is the first time I've seen one that's like a hole, right?
Yes. You went right. No, you
The
went
fist and
right.
the scales. Were
You've only
those-
seen the holes.
Only seen the holes.
You've only
Okay,
seen
okay,
the-
okay. So then I'll go back and go to the right one.
Okay. The right one is a scale, and it's the actual idol.
I go, oh. Okay, and so I'll grab the scale,
Okay.
and be like, I think, and bring it back to the main central
Okay.
corridor, which I think we're all kind of
Getting
needing.
back.
Running
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
We're Scooby Dooing
So
the
I
hell
think
out
at
of this
this
right
point,
now.
everybody's done what they kind of want to do.
I
and-
wanted to go to the right before I went back to the central corridor. Because I went to the left, saw the little ball.
But in that
the older
time,
ball.
everybody did what they were doing. So
Right.
now everyone's done like one action. So now you guys are all back fresh wherever you are.
Okay.
If you want to explore wherever you want to go, you can.
Yeah, I wanted to go, so I went to the left and saw where the ball could go.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to go to the right.
Oh,
before
that's
going
what you're
back.
saying. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You see like an idol with an eye with like a needle through it.
Oh my god, how many of these are there?
I would assume quite a bit.
It's the actual idol.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm
At this
gonna
point, I wish we had mapped it.
pick it up.
Okay. As you go to try to grab it, it doesn't come off.
Oh. Okay, I head back to the mill.
So what did everyone find? I found 2 more symbols.
I found this idol that looks like it goes with the symbol from earlier.
I didn't get to actually look too much before Sai called me away. We found an altar that actually had the little marks with the dot, and so I went back, grabbed it, and put it on, and there was a little,
It worked.
yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we were thinking we have to match.
So if you see like a freestanding idol, just grab it.
I tried
basically.
to grab it and it wouldn't pick up for some reason.
What was yours?
It was an idol with an eye and then a needle through it.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Is that correct?
Oh, you're holding that.
Can we only do one at a time?
We might be not. Yeah. Think about it. Seems to be a timed thing. We're racing against.
okay. Well, I'm
some
gonna
sort of-
go put this back in where to go. So I put this back in the scale hole.
Where is that? Where do you go?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, that was the first place that I went. So that was.
Yep. So you would know how to get back there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I specifically was there. The scale and the fist, and those.
And
are
you
the
showed
two places
us
that I
where
know
the
how to go.
fist was.
Yeah.
The water is now about you guys' ankles again. Yes, you can make it back, and you place it in, and it starts to glow.
Okay.
I start looking down any of the tunnels we haven't been down.
So what are the other idols that we saw before
We need
on
a
the other side?
Fist.
And
Sickle.
scales?
We saw the scales we just did, or
Okay.
Anna just did. There was the fist and there was the rainbow.
The rainbow.
The
Okay.
rainbow. Which I was thinking
What are
was
some of
like-
the other symbols we've seen? We saw the eye.
I saw a sickle with leaves,
Yep.
and I also saw one with a line and a circle, an idol with a line and a circle. Which makes me kind of think maybe it's the eye with the needle, but I don't want to grab that just to make sure.
We should start. Okay, has anybody seen a fist idol?
No.
No.
Has anybody seen a rainbow idol?
No.
No.
Has
Wait,
anybody
I thought
seen?
that was was that an idol that we saw? Or
Oh, yeah,
was
mine-
that
mine was an
You'd
idol.
only seen the spots
Yours
for
was an
that.
idol.
So it would have been the altar.
Have we seen the rainbow altar?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Then.
No.
No.
Has anybody seen the sickle altar?
Mine was the
You had the
mine
idol?
was the altar, right?
You were right first
right, and then right again.
You were the idol.
So I had the idol. I had the idol for the
Has
sickle.
anybody seen a sickle altar?
That was yours.
I thought that was you. Was that me?
Yeah, that was totally you.
Oh, okay. I'd forgotten that
Close.
I had the sickle. I thought it was him. Okay. Yes, I saw the sickle.
I'm gonna go run down and grab the sickle idol.
All right. How about this?
We have to do it one at a time.
Right, but we can find out because there's two more after the four that we went down. You know, so we went left, right,
I didn't
left,
go.
right.
Did you go down the one that I was going down?
Not yet. So what I'm saying is we should explore the rest of this corridor and then find out what we have available to us.
I
and
think
then
we can
look
have
for
two people running around trying to get everything and two
Yeah.
people exploring.
Yeah. So I'll explore.
I'll run.
I'll be a runner. That's fine.
Okay, you'll explore with me.
Sure.
All right.
So you know where the sickle is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go run and grab the idol and then have Anna show me where the altar
Which
is.
was the second
Right.
right. Yeah, down the second right.
So where are you going?
I went to go grab the sickle, which was the first right, and I believe right again for the idol.
Will you go there? Yes, that's correct. Good memory. And then where do you go?
So for the sickle,
I go follow Anna to the
This-
sickle altar.
which
Okay.
is down the second right.
Yes.
The second left, but
It was the
Oh,
one that
did I
you
go
went. It was the
left?
one
It
that
was
you
the
went
second
down.
one.
you
that I
went.
went
Yeah,
down. Yeah,
you
yeah,
went
yeah.
there. So yep.
Okay.
You place it in. Anna's ours to.
Okay.
So we have scales down, sickle down.
And
Okay, just really. Well, we're on a timer, so I don't want to do this. Never mind.
All right. So we haven't gone to the. Is there a third, and then is there a fourth one after that
No,
down the main
there's
corridor?
three.
There's just three. Okay, so let's go to the one that you were supposed to go down. And
Which
then,
I guess would have been the second right then?
Yep.
Okay, then we go down the second right.
Okay. Left and right.
I'll take right again.
left.
And I'll be hanging out near that corridor for them to yell back.
Same.
Yeah.
Right is the rainbow holder.
Oh!
Left.
Rainbow!
I'll run and grab the rainbow because that was the one that I went to.
Okay. Left is the line with a circle below it.
And it sounds like
Great.
what
That was also mine.
Azanar said that it was.
Yes, and at this point the water is getting up to your knees and is making travel slightly more difficult.
So it's getting up to their knees?
Yes.
So
That's
it's
your
like maybe your
waist.
hip or something.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
my
you're wading
waist.
through a little bit.
We need to hurry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell them exactly what I found. So we need to find the rainbow idol, which you had,
And the line and circle.
in the line and circle idol, which also you had. Tell me where
We'll
the
do
line.
one at a time.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll show me where the line and circle is. Were they down the same pathway?
No. The rainbow was the first one that I went down. The line and circle is going to be the easier one. That's
Okay.
going to be that first right and then left.
Okay. I'll head that way.
And then you stay.
It's
you
great
stay-
when you're only going like down 2 or 3 paths.
Yeah.
You stay next to the rainbow, and then as soon as you can't move it anymore, just move it every little bit so that you know when Anna puts hers down, you can grab yours.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grabbed the line and circle, and then you said you have the line and circle altar?
Yes,
Or no, you have it.
No, I have the rainbow.
I have it. So the
You have
line,
the
line and circle altar
So I go
is
back to
the
where
second
you are.
right and then to the left.
Okay, so I go back to where you are,
Okay.
drop off the line and circle, and then holler, and then go back to the main corridor. And in case you haven't,
Just constantly shaking it.
And as soon as it goes down, you can probably lift it
You
up.
have like a baseball bat and you're just wailing on it. As soon as it moves, you're like, sweet.
Okay, so that's sorted. So then you're headed off in a
So
different
then you get
direction.
I'm heading off in a different direction.
And you know where to go.
Yes, I should, because I had the rainbow one initially,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would have gone back to where Sai would have been.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm standing at
You.
Yeah, I'm standing at the entrance. It's
Okay.
there.
So
Got
that's
it.
so we just need fist and eye, and if there's anything else around here, but
Well, there's only one to go look down.
One more area.
Let's go.
Alright. So we go down to the last one down that main corridor. Left, right.
Sure.
Okay. At the end, left or right?
Left.
Left. You see a pyramid with an eye at the base of it.
Okay.
Sai, you go right, left or right at the end.
Left.
Was mine altar or idol?
Idol.
Idol. Thank you.
You see a altar with pyramid with an eye at the bottom of it.
Okay. I go back out to the entrance. Pyramid with an eye.
I actually had grabbed it as soon, like I sat there and just kind of waited for something to, and then just picked it up. You mean this?
Okay, so once he's placed that,
Yep.
you'll grab that.
Yes.
Alright.
okay.
I'll grab it and then I put it on the idol. And then I go down my other one.
And I go back down my other one, so I go to the right, the left, and then right.
It's now getting to everybody's waist.
So it's like
so you're kind of.
Next.
I'm.
You're swimming.
Okay.
Are there like
I
on the
noticed
floor?
this and
What's the floor like
I'll
here?
come find you and offer you a pick.
The same stone type of material.
Same stone. Are there any cracks between them or anything, or is it just one solid?
I'll be fine.
Solid
I can swim.
It's not
Here-
solid, but there's
Yeah.
like filling in
Don't
between.
tie that
Here's what I want to do. I want to see if I
I'll
can
go
like.
tie him fast.
I want to see if I can like hammer my daggers into the ground to give Wick a place to
Wick
stand
can swim.
on.
Wick can swim.
How long?
Eh.
Alright, we'll deal with that
I
later.
would.
She can still stand and breathe if she wants to at
Okay.
this point.
Okay.
So while they're searching, like I haven't done anything in a little bit, so I would grab Valchar's body and try and make him fast to, like, are there anything on the walls?
Not here.
Okay, can I attach it to like one of the altars at all? Is there
Yeah,
anything
you
I
could.
can?
You
Okay.
could like tie some rope to it or something.
Okay, I'll tie it to like the closest altar, which is probably like the sickle.
I had tied,
Sure.
so I haven't done
Yeah.
the second one, so whatever, and when that
Yeah.
happened. But yeah,
That's fine.
so yeah, I go down, so I was to the left and then right this time.
To the left and right.
Of the last
Okay,
one.
you see an eye with a needle through it and altar.
Altar. I with needle. I don't remember who saw
That was yours.
No, that was mine.
Oh,
Yeah, so that was the first row to the left, I believe.
Okay, are you gonna head down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Left and right.
And then I'll go left, just kind of peek around the corner and see if it's
Left.
there.
No, it's a glowing.
And then I'll go to the right.
There's the idol.
All right, I'll grab it and start heading back towards Wick.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just looking for the fist then.
Which has to be down your last one.
Yep. So I go down my last one, which is
So right and then left.
yeah, third row.
right and then right.
Right
right
and then
and
right.
Is the last one. Yes, there is an idol of a fist.
All right, idol of a fist. Where's the fist?
I
object?
got like I assume you come sort of back out.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's down this first
And
way.
simply because you say, hey, I get this and go there, that would take a travel time. We're kind of speeding up the rate of
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah,
and
I
it
get
is
it.
now getting to about your guys' shoulders. And you're swimming. Okay, so you got the fist and where are you bringing it?
So that was the first place that I went, which I believe I went the first right.
You did first right and then it was left.
It was the very first.
Or did you
Yeah,
do-
I think I went left
Yeah.
first.
So it was right and then left.
Okay, so you're gonna go all the way back to the beginning and then head down the right path.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head down there and then you're first left and you see a glowing altar.
Oh, that's the sickle, so it's the next one. So I go.
No, that would have been the
Scale.
scale.
It is the scales.
Yeah, sorry, the
Yep.
scale.
You
Fist
go
is
down
past
the
scale,
second
it's the
path.
next one.
There's probably about 2 feet of air. Everybody is kind of
Yeah.
swimming at this point. You do find it. You're able to swim down a little bit and
Yeah.
put it into place. It starts to resonate. And
Fist it real well.
Don't do that. Don't be you.
I can't help it,
And
guys.
flush.
I've been waiting this whole time to make that.
And water fills and we all die.
You guys hear. Sounds kind of weird because you're half underwater, half not.
It's like Titanic up in here.
I try to find the noise.
I'm
make
swimming
sure
now.
I find Valchar. I find wherever Valchar's body was. And
He's on the scale altar.
Yeah.
the scale altar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the sickle one.
No, the scale one.
The scale altar would have been like
All the
down
way.
back by you.
Yeah, where you are.
Yeah.
If you
So
go,
whoever placed the fist one would have seen Valchar tied to the lit up one when they went back
Yeah.
down the path.
So you're
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
get Valchar then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. I tied
Okay.
him up because I
Okay.
was like not doing anything for a little bit.
Okay.
all right. So if we're in that corridor where they all kind of branch off,
Mhm.
if you go straight, is the door open there?
Yes.
All right.
Is there a current at this point?
No.
Going in some direction?
It's the water's just staying there even though
It's
the door's
still
open.
rising. Yes.
All right. Straight down the corridor. Straight down the corridor.
So yeah, I untie Valchar and start dragging him behind me, but
I'll
will
help.
probably need help.
I mean, he's floating.
Yeah, but I'm still having to make way while swimming. Like, I'm not like a natural born swimmer.
Asnar,
I'm
can you
fine.
use your abilities to like teleport him?
Not him.
You get no right. You guys can just
Okay.
tow him along. It's not.
Okay. We'll tow
not
him
that
along.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yes. You
I
guys.
can be.
Who's the first to reach out?
Probably not us because
Okay.
we're all in the back.
So
And I
you,
was all
as
the
you
way
kind of
back at the
like are
altar.
swimming out, you just kind of like your hands breach and it's like air in front of you, and you kind of can get down and then just start walking as the
And
water
Peggy's
just
there.
is like hitting the edge of where that boulder is just still kind of rising slowly.
It'll probably be as in our next.
Okay, yeah, and then you all find that similar kind of thing, and at that point we are going to take a break.
Ayy.
Stop the timer. It's pretty darn close.
I wasn't worried.
Ah.
Never didn't have it.
And yeah, we will be